Doug,
Can you guess what we're about to do?
Talk about barrels.
Yeah, barrel time versus that thing.
I'm so free.
Howdy there, partner. Let's set my egg rolls right here.
Just hiding them on your seat.
They're not mine.
Welcome to Punisher's Table Time. We're going to talk about some barrels today.
Hello.
This is going to be in lieu of the studio that is we can't talk about yet. So today we're going to be doing the Planet Eclipse S63 barrel system coming off their LV2 versus the newly released, very popular HK Army LAZR Orbit barrel system. Joel, what do you got to say?
Cool.
Dope. Buy it. Description in the link. So, obviously, this is a full kit here versus a new barrel system. So, my first question to Joel is going to be, what is the update on barrel sizes coming with these guys? I know it comes with two when you buy it.
All right, so here's the deal. S63 barrel is going to currently come with the Planet Eclipse LV2. It is going to, at some point, be available for sale if you just want to purchase it for a different marker. It is going to have, the inserts. So if you purchase it with an LV2, it is going to come with two inserts. We do have a little bit of inserts and stuff like that in stock. And then I think pricing is still to be determined on the actual back and the tip.
Okay.
There. So you do have that. There's, as Doug's pointing out, is the beautiful insert that goes inside the S63 barrel system.
And this size that we have here is the 689.
Yeah, so it is going to be same standard sizes for Planet Eclipse, which is 689, 685, 81, and then I think 77 is the next size. So you're going to have four sizes. On this side, you've got the HK Army Elite Orbit or HK Army LAZR barrel system. It's just special milling. This is really sharp. This dust black.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, you're going to be able to purchase this. You can get separate backs with it, which is nice.
So for the people here, I'm going to...
Yeah.
Go ahead, pull that back out. So we have the S63 itself. Okay, so you got this rubber, this ported sides, and this long insert. And then with the LAZR Orbit system, got this rubber, these open sides, and the insert itself.
Focusing on my face.
Yeah, I know. Just so focused on boss's face.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so there's all these. It comes with all the same pieces. I'll say though that the portion that actually goes into the barrel is shorter for the LAZR versus with, I'll give you that, your PE. It's going to be way longer for what actually gets screwed into the gun.
Yep.
Which I find interesting. Probably one of their ways of avoiding trademark issues. And we'll put these back together. Now remember, guys, with the Planet Eclipse barrel, it is going to be reverse threaded when you screw this in, which means Doug is going to forget. Yep, I did it wrong.
So, Doug, let's talk about what is going to come with the LAZR barrel system real quick, since we know.
Yeah,
okay,
let's go
so
into that.
we've got 4 different barrel sleeves. We've got 8 different, 8 different sizes, which is really nice. So you are, if you're going to get the LAZR barrel system, either the Orbit or just the regular LAZR barrel system, you are going to be able to buy Cocker thread as well as Lux thread, which is nice. You can get either black inserts or you can get colored inserts, and all of that for $200. You're also going to get a barrel sizer,
Or the ball sizer.
ball sizers
For your inserts.
Man, I can't talk. Ball sizer right there, which is really nice, plus this really nice case for $200 for the regular milling, or if you want the Elite Orbit or the Fossil or any of that stuff, you're looking at $260. This is 15 inches. You have spiral circular porting as well as linear porting, both. As compared to just spiral,
Only spiral
regular
here.
hole porting there. There is definitely more porting with this. This is 15 inches, and the S63 is only going to be 14 and a half. So,
now something I want to point out though is the
yeah.
length of the inserts. I'll actually look at that.
Yeah, I'd be kind of curious there.
Because as I was just pulling these out, it looked
All right.
questionable. So you'll have actually a longer control bore with the Planet Eclipse S63 system. That looks like about
half an inch to an inch.
at half to. That's probably some amount of centimeters in difference because these are made over in the UK. But that for me, so here's the thing: you get a ton of value with the HK system, genuinely, because you get a whole case, something to protect your investment, right? Bunch of different options for sizing. You're gonna have twice as many options for sizes as you will with this thing. A lot of different color choices as well. But I don't know, man. That longer control bore actually might be a good arguing factor because really, that's one of the more like hard line makes a difference in your shot kind of factors, is it not?
It is. I think for me, I'm still going to pick the LAZR system.
The value is insane.
The value
and we have
insane.
no idea what this barrel alone is going to cost, at least to my knowledge. I don't know if he knows something that I don't.
No, I don't.
So I don't know what the cost is going to come in. I don't know if you can buy this solo, if they're going to offer some kind of barrel kit casing like this. I think that would behoove them because a lot of people like PE barrels, but yeah, I think the value right now is just still really there for the LAZR system. However, I do like the control bore for this barrel. I really do.
That is true. I think the other thing about the HK Army LAZR system is that the sound signature is really good.
It's sick.
And I would attribute it to it being half an inch longer, as well as the difference in the porting.
Well, because not only does it have like the, like you said, like the, I'll call it for layman's terms, the dotted porting versus like those real straight slits, kind of like a Silencio barrel. I think that's got a heavy amount of weight on what goes on with it, and I really think we would do well to step out back and do a little bit of shooting with both of these, kind of side by side, on the same gun, of course. But I think it'd be important for people to kind of see it and hear it for themselves. But yeah, really the most redeeming factor is going to be that super, super long control bore here. For the PES.
I do really like the styling.
I do too. I think this is gorgeous
as well.
I think the milling on it is really cool. Obviously, with the Orbit barrel system, that is almost entirely driven by its super cool milling.
Aesthetic,
yeah.
There's no functionality there, but it is really, really sharp there, guys.
You know what?
But yeah, overall, guys, functionality-wise, it's going to be really hard to argue with the LAZR barrel system.
Can you do me a favor? Can you grab the 8.8 size?
The what's that?
8.8.
Sure.
Just for the sake of keeping the weight. Or we could do the 8.9. Or the 9.0. Because this is only an 8.9, so whichever you think would be a more fair weight comparison.
Yeah, it's going to be comparable. Doug's going to weigh these for both of us. So with the Elite...
Let's turn on.
Oh.
Okay, so we're zeroed. I'm going to take my hands off. Coming in at 5 point... No, we slid it back. Hold on. Yeah, still 5.4.
Okay.
And then the S63 system.
Definitely feels heavier.
4.0.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
there is a pretty significant weight difference between the two of these.
Yep.
So if that's a factor for you, if you really feel like that's going to throw off any balancing with your marker, then I would heavily consider that. But again, the value that you get with the HK system, kind of second to none currently. But yeah, I say we step out back and shoot these.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Joel got busy with a customer, so I'm going to finish the back half of this shooting and sound test portion myself. This is the LV2 that S63 barrel came with, just so you can see it's all color matched. Looks gorgeous. This is actually available on our used gear site. I'll drop the link in here right now. Hopefully it's still up by the time this goes out, but we'll see. We're shooting some GI 1-star, but I picked this because of this nice yellow shell. You'll be able to see the trajectory really well, and just for the sake of it, I'm going to do a little Brit on this test here. And it's about what I would expect for 1-star. Let's see if I give it a little bit of force, if it'll... Not quite. There we go. So, needs some extra force to actually bust, but it'll fly straight. That's really all I want to see out of this, and this will give you guys some good trajectory. I'm going to try to back up to the camera since I don't have anyone to hold it and get a good shot of the barrel so you can see the trajectory and really hear this thing work. All right. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. Okay. So there you have it for the S63. I'm gonna go pop on the HK Army LAZR Orbit barrel, and then we'll see how it does and see how it sounds. All right, guys. So here I have now the HK Army LAZR Orbit kit on here. This is a little longer. I think it's actually pretty sleek with this black and this nice milled kind of finish against this. I think it's actually pretty sick. Be cool if it was color matched, but can't be in a perfect world all the time. So anyway, same paint here, same yellow 1-star that none of those broke. Yeah, it took some force, but it broke eventually. So we're gonna pop this off and see how you like the sound and the shot. All right, so my assessment just from doing that, I really like that. So I think it gives it more of a pop, at least from kind of where I was sitting. It almost sounds like it made it a little louder. Could be wrong, but it sounded like a wider kind of shot, a little less tight of a shot, and it made it sound less like a machine gun, more like a howitzer, like the old Egos. But again, maybe I'll go back and listen and critique myself on that. But that definitely stood out as like way different. I think this sounded very cool. Definitely like the way it points. It's longer, so you get a little bit more kind of look at what you're going to be shooting. I think this thing is dope. I think you can't really go wrong, and again, for the value that you're getting, it's not a bad choice at all. The only thing would be color matching it, but these things come in a ton of colors. You can see for yourself when you use the link in the description to buy either this or this LV with that S63 barrel. I will try to update this link for when the S63 Solo does drop, and I'll go put it in there for you guys, so definitely keep checking back and rewatching this. Leave a comment though before you do use that link in the description to purchase one of these, and let us know what you thought, and we'll see you in the next one.
I'm so free.